Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be discussing the pound. I know we've already discussed it this week in regards to pound US dollar trade that we were looking at. But we are also in a euro pound position, so I'm just going to cover a little bit more about this because I think this is definitely a market that we can take advantage of, as well as there's been some big news today within the UK, and that Boris Johnson is about to become the next Prime Minister. Now, obviously, Boris Johnson's very big on Brexit. He's leading almost a Brexit party. So he will likely be putting people that are in favour of Brexit into his cabinet, which will then cause some volatility in the pound. Now, a lot of people are saying that they're going to be selling the pound, and that's quite good because the sentiment is, if we look at sentiment indexes, that the pound is going to go lower. A lot of retail traders are pound short currently, which is good for us. You know, I want to be buying pound when the whole market is selling it, and people are going to read too much into this. We know pretty much that Boris Johnson was going to get in for the past few weeks now, because Jeremy Hunt really wasn't making any grounds in the minor elections. So to me, pound is going to continue to strengthen. So I'm still looking at euro pound. It's still a little bit obviously indecisive today. Euro euro is weak as well across the board. Really, the only ones that it's up against at the minute is the New Zealand dollar. It's being bashed by the US dollar. It's being taken out by Swissy, Aussie, and yen, and the pound currently. So definitely a market that is very weak. Pound is starting to gain some strength, as we spoke about within our pound US dollar chart of the week. But this chart to me is definitely something we can take advantage of. Obviously, price is moving in our favour currently here. But if we do want to continue to get on the back of this, we did speak of a potential sell zone, which was up in here. So if you did sell up in there, well done. It was a nice little double top there, moved down. Now we've got this minor demand zone to be really aware of before we can look for those continuation moves. So I think if price does get below these lows, then I'm going to be looking for those continuation trades to come into play. So that's a little minor demand zone there. Obviously the weekly still pretty bearish. We've got this really nice head and shoulders pattern in here, so we do need to see the neckline of that taken out before looking for any considerable moves to the downside on these lower time frames. Right now everything's looking good for our trade currently. Wouldn't change anything about that just yet, and hopefully this does continue to move down, but be very careful with the pound. Obviously there's going to be lots of high volatility, but do be aware that a lot of sentiment indexes are suggesting that the retail market is heavily short the pound, and when they are, it's usually a good sign of reversal. So thanks for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it's not been about anything different, but there's not many trading opportunities around at the moment, so we're going to be focusing on that pound strength coming in. Thanks for joining me today. I'll speak to you soon.